Okay, so at this point, let's talk about rules of Wolfram language, and as we do this, I'll show you how to enter this using Mathematica. This 4 rules of Wolfram language is written in a header format. I can change the format by clicking on this little plus next to the line, and I want to choose other style of text and make this a section. This might be larger than what I have, but 4 rules of Wolfram language, and then just press down arrow to get out. And then this 1, 2, 3, and 4 is just plain text. So I want to choose plain text. I'm going to type number 1, Wolfram language commands begin with capital letters. For example, plot, solve. List plot would plot a list of points. That's kind of a command of a combination of 2 different commands. Both list and plot are capitalized, and so forth. 2, function arguments are enclosed by brackets. Plot x, y. X times y. X times y is inside brackets. Sine of 3x. The 3x is inside the brackets. So let me type that. Function arguments are enclosed by brackets. For example, plot bracket x times y. I leave a space. If you want to, you could use the multiplication. Sine 3 times x, and so forth. 3. Lists, ranges, and domains are enclosed by braces. And we saw that up here. The domain, we used a brace. The range used braces. And lists. Here I have a list of 2 functions, cosine and sine. Here I have a list of 3 options for the plot style. And again, they're enclosed by braces. And then finally 4, press the Shift-Enter keys together to run calculations. And then I'm just going to click below to get a new cell. Before we go on, I also want to point out on this notebook, we started with typing inputs. Each time we type inputs, and then each time we run the input, it numbers it in order. Input 1, output 1, input 2, output 2. I could type an input down here. Let me just do 5 squared, and then come down to a new cell and let's do plot. Let's do a 3D plot. 3D, just x times y. And I'm going to run that one. It wants a domain given. So notice when you make a mistake, it'll tell you what the mistake is. So let's let x go from -4 to 4, and we'll let y also go from -4 to 4. There's our graph. And so notice it didn't run the 5 squared. Shift enter. And so notice now after 19, I'm not sure what happened to number 20, but 21 came here and then 22 is above it. So the inputs and outputs are